What up, the internet? Let's talk about some reloads. So first and foremost, let's talk about staging magazines. It doesn't really matter how you do it. It's your magazine to reload. Just make sure it's consistent and you can get it in your gun. Typically speaking, magazines worn on the upper body go rounds forward so that when you grab them, you can put your index finger along where the rounds would be. Here's a better example, some dummy rounds. Grab it like this, pull it out so that could go in the rifle like that. However, rounds on the belt, a lot of times guys will carry the opposite way and grab that like a beer can, and that can go in the magazine like that. It's hard to carry them this way and get it out of your gear, right? And it's a little awkward. You have a better purchase on the magazine if you can beer can grip it. So a lot of dudes run their speed reload that way. I personally don't, but I see a lot of Navy SEAL imposters do that. Alrighty. So you have the speed reload, or the reload without retention, the tactical reload, or the reload with magazine retention, and then you have the administrative reload with a brass check and all that. We're not going to go over the administrative reload today. We're going to talk about reloads without retention and reloads with retention. First of all, there's three scenarios you could be in. You're either a civilian, and today, where Walmart's open and you can order Midway USA, rush shipping, all the magazines in the world to your front door. So in that setting, who the fuck cares? Drop your mags, stomp on them, kick them across the fucking football field. It doesn't matter. The other setting is you're a special operator and you have full support and full logistical support, complete air domination, and after your 30-minute op or your hour-long op or whatever, you're going to fly back to base. Even your 1 or 2 day long op, you're going to fly back to base, and you're going to be able to get a whole new set of everything if you need it. No one's going to be upset. So in that situation, most of the time, drop your mag, who cares? If you are general infantry or a citizen in a collapsed environment, right, you are in the middle of nowhere. Walmart is not open. The mailman is not bringing more PMags to your front door that you ordered from Midway. You do not have a bunch of logistical support. And if you just drop your mags on the ground all willy-nilly all the time, you will very quickly have no more magazines. And you'll just have a single shot AR-15. You have to chamber load each round, right? Obviously, if you're in a scenario where you're going to die because you're trying to take the time to retain that magazine, don't do that. But typically, if you're in a crazy environment where you don't have any resupply, you're probably also operating with a team. So it's okay if you take another second to retain your magazine because you have other teammates that are suppressing for you. So that's the great debate of retain or don't retain your magazine, right? Citizens in normal life probably don't retain your magazine. Cops probably don't retain your magazine. Special operators mostly don't retain your magazine. Maybe sometimes you do. General infantry, post-collapse event, you're fucking 99% of the time you need to retain that magazine. All right, so reload without magazine retention. Bang, 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 bang. We go to slide lock. We immediately bring the rifle in. As we're doing that, we drop that magazine. Hopefully it comes out. As that magazine's coming out, we go to access our new magazine. Rounds go in. We give that a firm, positive push into the mag well. We make sure that it's in there by trying to pull it out. Then we actuate our bolt back on the target. All right. Wonderful. So a reload with magazine retention can look a couple different ways, right? You have the 90-degree method. So bang, bang. I want to do a magazine change. I'm going to bring the gun into my workspace, chicken wing it so I can hold it better. Take my new mag out, put that at 90 degrees. Old mag out, new mag in, push, pull, retain this magazine wherever it goes. Wonderful. All right, the other option is a high-low. right? Right. All right, press. I want to change mags. I'm going to come in. I'm going to pull my magazine out. I'm going to grab low on this magazine and clasp it with 2 or 3 fingers. I'm then going to grab high all the way up by the mag well of the old mag. That mag comes out. So now I have old mag here, new mag here, new mag into the gun, old mag in my hand. I can retain that however, wherever. Wonderful. The reason that we do it that way, either one of those, right? The idea is that your first priority of work is to get a fresh magazine into the gun before you're even worried about dealing with this old magazine, right? So only once the gun has new ammo in it do we want to deal with that old partial or empty mag. Cool. Now that we're done being Instagram operators, how it's actually going to go down in a gunfight for 99% of y'all that aren't in Delta Force Operator Assassin. You're going to be in a gunfight. You're going to be banging. You're going to go to slide lock. And your brain, because it's thinking about your cover, your teammate's location, the greater plan, transmissions coming over the radio, the enemy movement, right? You're going to go, oh shit, this magazine's empty. Your brain is going to start solving one problem at a time. You're going to say, this magazine's empty. I need it out of here. This magazine's got to go, baby. So you're going to pull that mag out. And you're going to say, oh, I have to keep this. I cannot lose this magazine. So then you're going to put it somewhere. Dump pouch. Wonderful. That'll work. And then you're going to say, I need more bullets in my gun. So you're going to grab a fresh mag, put it in there, and put that bolt forward. Now, that's not the fastest magazine reload, but if you can just do that effectively and smoothly, even if, not in a rush, it's going to take you 3 seconds tops, 4 seconds, 3-4 seconds, and you're back in the fight, and your teammates are going to cover you, and it's totally fine. That's not Instagram cool, but that's fucking what's going to happen in the real world. I can promise you that, baby boy. All right, see y'all next time.